live for your audience.
Hey, hello, welcome back to the Hubbard Family History Channel covering the Hubbard family clan of Clay County, Kentucky. In this series of videos, which this is number 52, we're going to cover from pre-800 Viking times to today, over 1,200 years of Hubbard family history. This week we continue looking at our mom's side, Edith-Senters, her side of the family, specifically her father, and more specifically her father's mother's side of the family. So we're going today to look at generation 15, and this will be part 3. Now it's 15 generations back from today, our 13th great grandparents. So let's watch this pre-recorded video showing the names and the people involved. Okay, we pick up where we left off last week with John Agar. His father is John Robert Aldrich, born in 1518. England, died in 1587 in England. His wife was Blanche Simone, born in 1520 and died 1586 in England. Agar's wife, Margaret Waite, her father was William Waite, born in 1560 and died in 1592 in England. His wife, Elizabeth Lawson, born in 1567. That's all we know about her. Then we go to John Sherman. His father was Robert German, born in 1525, died in 1606 in England. Married to Anne Sherman, born in 1527, died in 1560 in England. Didn't have any information on John German's wife, so we go to Robert Randall. His father, Thomas Randall, born 1522, died in 1567 in England. His wife was Agnes Margaret Marchanti, different ways of pronouncing it or spelling it there, born 1533, died in 1572 in England. Robert Randall's wife, Martha Machette, her father, all we know, born about 1525, died 1644. If that's the case, he'd be 119, so that may be a new record for the family. He was married to Batteris Matchett, born 1525, died 1595. Then we go to Henry Sanders. His father was John Sanders, born in 1525 in England. Married to Elizabeth Britton, born in 1520, died in 1562 in England. Don't know anything about Henry's wife, Agnes. Then we go to Roger James. His father was Roger James van Haastrecht, born in 1524 in the Netherlands. It may be the first one in the Netherlands, died in 1591 in England. His wife was the Lady Sarah Morskin, so there's some more royalty, born 1540, died in 1597. Born in Belgium, died in England. Don't have any information on Roger James' wife, Sarah, so we'll go to Sir William Dallender. His father was Roger Ralph Dallender, born in 1540, died in 1599 in England, married to Elizabeth, and that's all we know about her. Then we go to Jane Moya, or Moyes. Her father's Philip Moyes, that's all we know is his name, and her mother was Anne Engler, born in 1555 in England, so not much information on them. We go to William Large. His father was Willis Large, born in 1540, died in 1605 in Kent, England. Married to Joanne Agnes Slater, born in 1540, died in 1595 in England. William Large's wife, Marianne Burgess. Her father was Alexander Burgess, born in 1525, died in 1619. Married to Maria Dorothea Polk, born in 1525, died in 1619, so 84 years old there in England. Then we go to Edward Bagley. His father was George Bagley, born in 1550 and died in 1602 in England. Married to Catherine Clark, and they just basically got the same information. Born in 1560 and died in 1602 in England. And they have any information on Sarah Bagley, Edward's wife. So we go to Thomas Budd. His father was Thomas Budd, born in 1550, died in 1609 in England. Married to Margaret West, born in 1560, died in 1630 in England. Thomas Budd's wife, Sarah, her father was George Johnson, born in 1563, died in 1594 in England, so 31 years old. Married to Agnes Gunnell, and that's about all we know about her. Then we go to Richard Prigg. His father was John Prigg, born in 1552, died in 1617 in England. Married to Janet Garth, born in 1556, died in 1613 in England. Richard's wife was Edith Budd, so kind of familiar name. Her father was Thomas Budd, that same one we just talked about, who was married to Margaret. So these were married, their children were married, so it's, again, it's one of these first or second cousins there, so. Then we go to John Oldfield, Sir John Oldfield. His father was John Oldfield, that's all we know. His mother was Martha Brereton, born in 1505, died in 1545. We didn't have any information on Sir John Oldfield's wife, the Lady Rogers. Then we go to Sir Richard Reed. His father was Francis Reed, that's all we know about him, born in 1536. His wife was Anne Gatton Reed, born 1535, died in 1589 in England. No information on Elizabeth Normanton, Sir Richard Reed's wife. So we go to John William Blythe. His father was Jerome Blythe of Burchett and Greenhill, died in 1518, or born in 1518, died in 1593 in England. Married to Anne Eyre, born 1527, died in March of 1585 in England. John's wife Julian, her father was William Gibson, born in 1525, died in 1554 in Scotland. And her mother, William's wife, there was Alice Davenport, born in 1525 in England, died in 1591 in Scotland. Then we go to Robert Thorold. His father was William Thorold, Sheriff of Lincoln, born in 1510 and died in 1569 in England. Married to Dorothy Leake, born 1520 and died in 1589 there in England. Robert's wife, Agnes, her father was the Lord William Audley, born in 1528, died in 1561, so died pretty young. His wife, Ellen Hall, 1532, was born on Hall on the Hill and died in 1624, so 92 years old. Pretty good. Then we go Thomas Lambs. His father was Roger Lamb, born in 1530, died in 1592 in England. Married to Margaret Bridges, and that's all we have about her. Thomas Lamb's wife, Margaret Hammond, her father was John Hammond VI, born in 1539 in England and died in 1603, married to Elizabeth Mirth, born in 1539, died in 1624 there in England. No more information on Robert Johnson or Hannah Throckmorton, his wife. So we go to John Doty. His father was John Doty, born 1525, died in 1609 in London. Married to a lady named Christabel, and that's all we know about her. John's wife, Anne. Her father was William Holland, born 1518, died in 1590 in England. Married to Margaret Langley, born in 1540, died in 1616. And we'll finish up this week with Edward Moseley. His father was Edward Moseley, a knight, Attorney General of the Duchy of Lancaster, born 1520, died in 1571 in England, and married to Sarah Trafford or Woodson, 1520 in Manchester, England, and died in Manchester, England. Don't know when. So that'll wrap up this week. Well, hopefully you discovered some new and exciting information there to share with others, and hope that you enjoyed that. This week's sponsor is a new one, Squeeze Cola, which is a soft drink served in an IV. I guess you could drink while talking or while working or whatever you're doing. You could just go ahead and take this intravenously, and yeah, I don't know.
This isn't your average cola. Folks, let me introduce you to Squeeze Cola. Imagine this. A burst of fizzy flavor that dances on your tongue and refreshes you like nothing else. This isn't that. It's a celebration in an IV tube. This discreet method of drinking cola saves you time, the mess, and having to worry about flat sodas. Honestly, whether you're chilling at home or out with friends, Squeeze Cola is the ultimate companion. I mean, who doesn't love a drink that instantly boosts your mood, right? And no one knows you're drinking it while you're partying because it is so well hidden. You can even get a port installed to cut down on those bothersome needles. Cleanup couldn't be more difficult if we tried, but we're sure you will agree. It is totally worth it. While you can't taste the drink, it comes with a companion psychedelic pill that makes you remember drinking the best soda you ever had. So, if you're ready to elevate your drink game, check out the link below and grab your Squeeze Cola today. You won't regret it. Note: this product had not been approved by any organization and will likely be banned, so get yours soon.
Next week, good Lord willing, we'll continue looking at Mom's side of the family. Again, focusing on Papa Ed Centers, his mother's side of the family. And I hope we finish up Generation 15 next week. Till then, dear friends, stay well. Share us on Facebook. Stay safe. But whatever else you do, stay Hubbard. Peace out.